everybody, it's Kristie with AG Takes Over. I'm going to dive right in. I am excited to share with you about my first experience going to a doll show. So I'm going to talk to you about the experience and who I got to see there and also what I got down there. I have been to lots of doll related things like meetups and the benefit sale and stores and different things, but I'd never been to a doll show. And one of the things that doesn't appeal to me about them is they're usually generalist shows. So Barbie and, you know, vintage dolls and this and that. And there might be some AG things, but I don't know how much. And it just feels like a crapshoot, which I value my weekends and my gas money, so I'm not really that into crapshoots. So Grace came across this, and I don't know how we hadn't seen it sooner, but it's a couple hours away in Saline, Michigan, or Saline, I have no idea. The Saline or Saline Rec Center for the past, this was year number 7, so for the past 6 years, and then this year, has done this doll show exclusively American Girl stuff. Not meaning vendors can't bring any off-brand stuff, because there were handmade things, there were off-brand things, but it's all 18-inch dolls, and it's billed as an American Girl doll show. I was like, sign me up. That does not feel like a crapshoot. We were still trying to manage expectations. Like, it could, I don't know how big it is. They said they added tables. It was going to be bigger than ever, but who knows? And I reached out to a few doll collectors I know who are in Northern Ohio and in Michigan, and AG Ash Girl 1904. I was like, hey, are you going to go? And she said, no, I saw that, but I have to work that day. So dang it, girl, you missed out. And then I reached out to Nadia over at Devil Claws, and I was like, hey, I don't know how close this is to you, but have you heard of it? I can send you the link. And she was like, way ahead of you. I'm a vendor there. I went last year and I was a vendor and obviously a shopper. And she was like, I did really well. And so I was like, okay, well, that's good to know. Now I am legitimately excited because I trust her judgment, and she was saying it's a really good show. So all right, we're pumped. So a friend of ours went up with us. It was the 3 of us, Grace and Mel and myself, drove up, and we did get to hang out with Nadia a bit, and that was lovely. And we got to do some shopping, and that was lovely. And we got to see one of the former employees, one of the employees from the recently closed AG Columbus store there. So selling off some of her excess collection. So that was lovely. And Megan, I'm not going to say your whole name, but Megan, who is a regular viewer, came up and said, hey, I watch your channel all the time. So we had a nice conversation and took a selfie. I'll put it up here. So great company, like lots of lovely people. It was big. I didn't take pictures of the whole thing. It's inside a rec center, right? So you go past all these guys wearing shorts and then into the building. And it was like a big gymnasium, but just tables all the way around the perimeter, and then another thing of tables on the inside. And the booths were reasonably priced, which I was keeping in mind because next year we will definitely go again, and we will go as vendors and shoppers next year. We got on their mailing list. We're got on their Facebook page. We're going to be, you know, prepped for it this coming year. But yeah, it was large. And as soon as we walked in, I mean, even walking up, we were just seeing people. We were only like 7 minutes late. It started at 11 or 11:30, I can't remember. I don't remember. 11 or 11:30. Anyway, we got there like a couple minutes after that. So immediately, like, we were seeing people leave. I saw somebody leaving with the American Girl, the local bean cafe, and like some big ticket items, taking them out to their car. It was free. Like, if you live near there, that's no risk at all. And for us, like, we didn't have to buy a ticket, so that was great. It was also nice because if people had big ticket items, they could take them out to their car and come right back in. There's no wrist bracelet or anything needed. So yeah, it was fantastic. So when we walked in, I took a look around and I was like, all right, this was definitely worth the drive. And it's a drive you could do, like, for us, you know, up and back in a day. And then the thing was only 3.5 or 4 hours long. I want to say it was 11 to 2. So, price-wise and what was there. So let me talk to you about the kind of stuff we found and the pricing. As far as what was there, it definitely felt like a swap meet. Or like a flea market. Like, there are people who had very nice things and they knew that they had them and they knew what they were worth and they were charging those prices, and people who like were happy to get those things at those prices because they're hard to come by. So like, I know when we walked in, we saw Addie's trunk, and my friend Mel was like, ooh, Addie's trunk. And then she like turned and went somewhere, or like looked at something and turned back, and she was like, how much on Addie's trunk? And the lady was like, it's already sold. So that thing was sold in like 8 minutes. She's like, I'm just packing it up. So there were definitely like historical things, some complete outfits that were pricier. There were also very nice things that apparently people didn't know what they had, and those were scooped up immediately. Some deals were incredible. Like, keep an eye on Devil Claw's channel, because she got a few fantastic deals, and I'm going to let her be the one to share those with you, but she really lucked out and got some cool things. We went, like, Grace and I talked about how much are we willing to spend, what's our budget, what are our expectations, and what are we hoping for. And we decided on, between the two of us, $200 is the max that we would spend. And we did not have any, like, I hope they have this. I think there is a little, it's like AG Club. It's a jacket, a reversible jacket that's red on one side and blue on the other. If I find a picture, I'll show you, but if not, if you know, you know. She was like, I hope somebody will have that, because I'm having a hard time finding it and I would like to have it. But other than that, we just kind of went like odds and ends. I mean, if I find a Woodland Fairy outfit complete at anything near a reasonable price, I'll pick it up because it's on my wish list. Like, if there's something already on my wish list, then I'll pick it up. But we're going to stick to $200. We're not trying to get any dolls unless there was like some insane deal. And we just figured we would get some odds and ends and have fun, which is exactly what we did. So our friend took more than us in terms of money budget, and she spent every last penny of it and didn't go over it. She did not ask. Like, they had told us ahead of time, most people it's cash only, although I would say it's like half and half. Half the people were cash only and half were like also cards and Venmo and Square and whatnot. But she didn't go over her budget, so good job. We came in under budget, and actually we ended up technically getting all our stuff for free. So I will be happy to tell you about how that happened. But a little bit more first about what was there. So the complete outfits, some handmade stuff, but not near as much as I thought there would be. Somebody had some dresses that were made like with Pemberley threads patterns. They were beautiful. If I dressed dolls and historical stuff more often, I would have like gotten one of those, because it would have been nice to support somebody who's putting in that kind of labor. And there were lots of off-brand things, but mostly they were at tables that also had AG, like a good mix of things. I feel like people who only took off-brand, like some people had like, were selling new in package, My Life As and Our Generation stuff. I don't know how they did sales-wise. We didn't get any of it, but I feel like people who had like odds and ends, whether it was a good sales day for them, everybody seemed to be doing well. So if their prices were reasonable, they probably still did really well. I don't know. We mostly got, like I said, odds and ends, stuff that was like, oh, that's super cheap and cute, and a couple things that were like low on my wish list, but like if they're at the right price, I'll get them. And then we did do one smart move. It may not be a popular one with all of you, but this is, you know, this is how we fund being able to do these things. So somebody had some things that they had underpriced, and it was clothing, and we already owned it. And so we bought it at the very cheap price and then sold it at what it typically goes for. Not like astronomical prices, just more market value. So we spent, our grand total for the day was $133. But those things that we bought, which were like 6 or 7 things that we bought cheaply, we did sell and made back exactly $133 from them. So I think we have one more of them sold. So one more of them to sell. So if we sell that, we'll have profited. But as it stands today, we are at break even. So everything I'm about to show you ended up being free because within like 2 days, we had sold the underpriced things and then made money to pay ourselves back for what we spent shopping. Not a bad deal. So I have my bag, and I'm just going to pull out whatever is in there first. It may not make any sense in terms of order, but Grace and I both took bags like this, you know, just reusable shopping bags. And I would say this is a really good size. If you plan on going to this, you don't need a giant bag because you can take things out to your car and come back in. This is going to hold plenty, but it is a good idea to take a bag. I think everybody did. And it was good for us to have 2 because we split up a lot and went to different, you know, different tables. All right. So one thing we got for $10, and a lot of people had things labeled like this, so that was nice, is the American Girl of Today sleeping bag. And we already have one of these, but we have the twins, and it would be nice for them each to have one because we have that yellow metal bed. So this thing, if you're not familiar with this sleeping bag, it unzips completely. So I'll just show you. Has the little elastics so you can roll it up, but it unzips into 2 pieces. So we currently have, one on the bottom bunk and one on the top bunk. But this will let us have one full sleeping bag on each. So $10, why not? And then this was $2.50. And it's like a little scarf or bandana. I tried it on dolls as both things. Oh, by the way, I took pictures. There's some dusty stuff in here. I took pictures of everybody trying on the things already, so I'll put that at the end. But yeah, nice little bandana, or like for your hair or for your neck. It's not brand. This sweater was 50 cents. Grace grabbed this one. Hold on. I hate that cellophane sound. All right, Grace grabbed this, and it was, you know, like folded like this. But I just saw the color and said, yeah, 50 cents? Like, I like neutrals. I will always take some more, like, nice brown. Yeah. If they'd had this in, like, 5 more colors, I would have bought all 5 of them. 50 cents. What? And then I got these pants for $1. So this is what I mean. Like, we just got little odds and ends, and I was so excited about it. Like, when all is said and done, this stuff was free. Little AG sweatshirt or hoodie, jacket. It's cute. When I did the try on, I put those 2 things together. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. It's like a little newsboy cap. And this thing was $1. This is so adorable. Again, if they had had like 3 more of these in different color patterns or whatever, I would have bought them all. $1. I would just have a bin full of these. I don't know why I keep shaking things out. There's just dust or whatever going everywhere. Chris's sundress, or whatever it's called, but it's Chris's. This is one of those, like, every time I see it in pictures on a doll, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. That's so precious. But also, it never occurs to me to add it officially to a wish list. So, but when I saw it, I was like, okay. So this was $5. And then they were selling all their shoes separately. But there are the shoes to it. And they were $3. No, yeah, $3. So $8 for this. I think what it's missing is just the barrettes. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not a completist, friends. I'm like, that's as complete of an outfit as I need it to be. This hat, it comes from a real patriotic looking, like red, white, and blue, like a white shirt with maybe red sleeves or blue sleeves and red pants, I think. But it had a big white pom-pom on it, and I didn't want that, so I took it off. I kept it. It's in here, so if I wanted to, like, have that, I could just put a little glue dot on and do it just for pictures, but I will get more use out of it this way. And you can have them wear it without the star showing or with the star showing. And I feel like this was $2.50, I think. Next, this was $10. And then they had marked it down, I don't know if you can see that, to $5. And it's Gabriella's rehearsal outfit. I think it's missing something. I'm not sure if all these pieces go to it, but I think they do. So there are dance shoes. This is two separate pieces, the leggings and the shorts. And then again, two separate pieces, a leotard. And I didn't realize this, but it has this pretty kind of bow back, which is nice. And then this piece that goes over. So it's a very weird outfit, I think, not gonna lie. But for $5, I was like, there is enough. I will get enough use out of this. Like, I've seen people put this white top over different things. I've seen pieces of this styled in different ways. I'm happy to have it for that price. Would I have bought it at full price? Not gonna lie, I wouldn't have. But for $5, yeah. And then this was my most expensive item. I think Grace's most expensive item was the sleeping bag for $10. We were not big spenders at this thing. We had a blast, but we just didn't like go overboard with spending. Because I got a budget. Like, it has to last the whole year. So we've had this piece separately. I think it's the ruffled hoodie outfit or something like that. So it's this jacket. And Christiania, if you're watching, I know this is one of your favorite pieces. The sleeper on this for me was this shirt. I think it's really pretty. It just says peace, love, and happiness, and it's got a bunch of flowers, but it's blue and green, and that is not a color combo that AG gives us very much these days, so I like that. I like the pants. I do think the short sleeve hoodie jacket is a little bit weird. Like, it would make so much more sense to me if it were long sleeve. I've never in real life seen a short sleeve hoodie jacket, but it's cute altogether. And I paid $15 for it. Didn't come with the shoes. I don't care. I have plenty of shoes that will go with that. I don't remember how much this was, like $2.50 maybe. It's a headband to one of the earlier CYO outfits, and we have the outfit, we have the shoes, we have the jacket, we have I think everything except we didn't have the headband. So now we do. I'm not a completist, but if you throw the pieces right in my lap, I won't refuse them. All right, and then I saw a skirt at one of the tables. I think it was $5. Yeah, $5. And I was like, isn't that to the donut CYO outfit? Yes. Yes, it is. We're not like actively working at completing this outfit. Grace has the shoes because that's what she wanted. She was like, I want the shoes. The rest of it, I don't really care. So It's not a high priority one for us, but $5 for that skirt. It was so fun to just keep running into people like Megan, if you're watching, like how we kept bumping into each other, and Nadia and I like several times like stopped and chatted, and it was just nice to not feel like it was this mad rush. I think there was a bit of a mad rush at the very beginning, the first couple minutes, but then it was like, it was just steady and not crazy. And I just felt like we made the rounds multiple times. So you kind of like initially felt like I need to look at everything quickly and see if there's anything that's like really a priority for me. But then after that, I felt like I had the leisure to just look around, make another circle, see if there was anything else we really felt like we needed or wanted to get, and to not go into it with any preconceived expectations of, I need to find this, I hope they better have, just to go, we'll see what they have. We'll spend a little money, we'll have a nice day, we'll get some fun stuff. And that's exactly what we did. The little daisy things that go with the green cups from the cafe, we have a bunch of the green cups, but we only have like 1 or 2 daisies. And it was funny because somebody was selling a whole bunch of the green cups with the daisies, and Grace was like, I just want the daisies. And then she turned around, and at somebody else's table, they had 3 of them for $2. She was like, okay, cool. Now we have 3 more daisies. I'm telling you, random was the word of the day for us. We have Gwen. We have Gwen's meet outfit. The headband, the shoes, and the dress. The shoes that we have for Gwen are trashed. So these are in much better shape, and they were $5. And the lady had 2 pair of them, and they were both like equally nice, in great shape. So I just picked one of them. But yeah, we now have replacement shoes for Gwen. So we probably will just get rid of her other ones because they were kind of falling apart. Here's the pom-pom from that blue hat. This little mini book, it is Amelia's notebook. See if I can, there we go. Grace had a whole bunch of these Amelia's notebooks and Amelia's things that AG put out when she was a kid. And she was like, I've never seen this little book. I think the lady in general had her stuff priced a little bit higher than we wanted, but this was reasonable, $5. And I love all the miniature books, so yeah, always. There's one more outfit, and then there's just a bunch of shoes. I'm going to do the outfit and then the shoes. So this outfit has been on my like very, very casual wish list. Like, I think it's cute. I've looked at it and been like, oh, almost. Like, but it'll be missing a critical piece, or it's too expensive, or somebody gets to it before me. But it was $10. Yeah, $10. And it's just a tennis outfit. Again, I don't know what's up with me lately. I have gotten a couple different like sports outfits. What do I know about sports? Not much. But the prices have just been right, and I feel like when there's a complete outfit for like $8 or $10, even if it's sports, and I'm not into sports ball, the dolls are going to look cute, and it would certainly be an upgrade for Isabel's tennis outfit. And at that price, like, I'm not going to lose any money when I sell it. These are really cute. Isn't that different? I don't know what year this is from, but those are so fun. And I don't think that it's not like they have cleats. Like, those can be worn with anything. And it came with a wristband, the socks, and the tennis ball. It's late at night, and I hear my daughter, Mama Kristie, Mama Kristie. Apparently I'm needed, but I'm almost done, so. And the tennis racket. So, yeah, I think the only thing this was missing was a headband. And for $10, that's racket, ball, socks, wristband, undies, skirt, shoes, and top. $10. All right, and then last things are all shoes. These are from, I believe, another tennis outfit, and they're the exact same kind. I gotta find out what years they did this. And is that like, for those of you who play tennis, is that a design that was actually popular by like a known brand? So were they mimicking like a known brand of tennis shoes, or were they just doing their own creative thing with these? And then these, Grace was really excited to get these. They go with some set that has like 2 other pieces, like a birthday set maybe. I don't know. All of the shoes except for Gwen's were $3 because we got pretty much all of these from the same place. Maybe we spent $5 somewhere, but mostly we just spent $3. Oh, and if any of you watched a recent unboxing where I got parts of the bee costume, I didn't have the shoes or the wings. So now I have the shoes, $3, and I only need the wings. I'll get it. I'll get it or I'll make them. It'll be fine. Then Grace got these. If anybody wants to help us ID them. I had never seen these before. They're brand. They're AG. Little stretchy thing here. And then these, I got these. Were these just sold separately, like part of a mix and match, I feel like maybe? And then also, if you want to help us ID these are so cute. This is the last pair. I don't know what they go to. They're just little flats. They're adorable. And again, $3. So I'll like tally everything up and say, here's what we got. And then keep in mind, we handed over $133 in cash. And then like within 2 days, made back $133 selling, a few of the things that we'd gotten that we just kind of lucked out on that were duplicates for us and were a little bit underpriced. So it went well. It was a success. If you have ever been to that particular doll show, were you there and you're watching now? Like, let me know what you scored. Have you been there before? Is it close enough for you to go? Would you like to go in the future? Is there a cool doll show where you live? Bonus points if it's Midwest and I could actually make it. And are any of these things on your wish list? I don't know, whatever you want to tell me. Like I said, I'm gonna put pictures of the dolls in the, like after this. Tell me whatever you want to tell me doll related in the comments. I'll be happy to read that and get back to you. And I have been filming a lot of videos lately. So I know I say at least once a week, but it's consistently twice a week. And it might be like 3 times a week for a few weeks just so that I can kind of get through my backlog and not be showing you videos that I filmed in like February, in July. So yeah, you'll see me soon. If you are just too anxious to wait and you want to watch some things now, you can click on the playlist on the left or the video on the right and binge to your heart's content. Also, if you haven't subscribed, feel free. But anyway, have a great day. Go do something fun with your dolls. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.